Hey guys, so I decided to just show off my AKB collection. So this is only going to be magazines, photo books, CDs, and DVDs. Basically not going to show my photo cards or merch because that would take too long. My collection isn't super big, but like relatively I had to downsize it, which I don't know if I'm going to regret in the long run or not. Basically I downsized my singles. I ended up getting rid of like over half of the singles I had. And just keeping like certain versions or here and there just because they have so many singles. So relatively now I'm just keeping one version of each single just because they have about 50, and then for like other versions I like. So let's get started. First off, we have their first single, Aidekata, and I am missing a lot of their early singles. Even though they're kind of some of my favorites, I just don't have them yet because I never ended up getting them. We have Boku no Taiyo, My Son, We have, it's like Okage Diamond or something like that. I'm terrible. We have Namida Surprise. We have, I'm terrible about pronouncing these names. I just lose all confidence on camera. We have this one with the first Senbatsu. This is the results of the first Senbatsu. I have both versions of that. Most of the early ones only have 1 or 2 versions, so I would like to get all of those. For River, I just have the theater version. I have Sakura no Shiroi. This is just a random version. I have Ponytail no Shushu. I just have 1 version. And these are some of the ones I would like to get more versions, but I have their horrible single, Chance no Jibun. Or is it? Yeah. Terrible single. I have Heavy Rotation. This is like the sparkly version. I have Sakura. What's the one? Sakura no Ki ni Naru. This is probably my favorite AKB release still. I have Everyday Kanshu, I think. Sorry if I can't pronounce the names. Like, I know I can, but I just get like really tongue-tied and awkward. We have Kaze wa Furiteru. This is why I just try to the theater version. This is, I believe, the A and B version, all versions of that. Just because I love that single. We have Beginner, A, and B, one of my favorite singles as well. We have Flying Get. I'm not sure which versions these are. I just kind of showing you. Usually for versions, I like to keep the ones that have like different photo books, but then for some of them I have it's Uikara Medical. I have Give Me 5, and all of these. So like a lot of times they like do where they have the same. The only thing that's different is the covers and the contents on DVD. So I just got rid of those. I have Manatsu no Sounds Good. Obviously have 2 versions and then the theater version. And I am missing like they have a limited. I have Gingham Check, which I believe was one of the first AKB singles I really liked. Like, I remember like watching it way back in the day when it came out. So I'm gonna move those out of the way. Then we have Uza. I did have all the versions, but everyone hates this single, but I really like it. I'm not sure if this is the right order now. I kind of just like shove stuff in, and I can't. This is kind of the period where I go, which single? I have Eon Pressure. I used to have that atrocious like lemon version, but I just couldn't keep it. I was like, fortunately this is like the theater version. I do want like another version of this because I love it. I have So Long. I have Sayonara Crawl, whatever version that is, and I also have this version. It's annoying because it's the only one that's not a jewel case. I have Heart Electric. I have Koi no Suru Fortune Cookie. I'm not sure which versions these are, honestly. If they don't have the Obi strip, I'm basically screwed. I have Labrador Retriever, and Labrador Retriever, this is when they started doing 50 million versions of limited and regular, so I have so many versions of this. We have Hopeful Refrain, Kuchi Biru ni Be My Baby. Oh, I have another Lone Labrador Retriever that's not in the right spot. I have Kokoro no Placard. I swear, and then I have, I'm not even gonna try this one. Green Flash. This is the one, I never remember the name, but it's the graduation song of Yuko. Fortunately, this one's like weirdly missing a disc. I have Tsubasa wa Iranai, just a random version. Love Trip. I definitely want to collect all the versions of Love Trip eventually. I have High Tension. Absolutely hate this single. I have whatever this is called. I forgot the name. I know it's on there, but like, I'm not gonna even try. And then I have Jabaja. Whoops. I'm lazy. I have this version. I did pre-order this version. I don't know why. This is like the only one I actually pre-ordered from them. I got Yuki's card. And then I got Teacher. I just got a random type B version. Alright, moving on, let's go to full albums. Alright, I guess we can first just start off with this random Hello Project / AKB single I have. I have their very first best hit album. This is technically their second best hit album. This is like called like God Tracks or something like that in English. Basically it is. I still think this is probably their best, these first two are their best albums. But all of their albums I really like. I really like this album as well. This is their third full-length album. What is this called? Koko ni Ita Koto. Then we have this one, which is, oh my god, this one's so good too. This is like, I believe my first one I got from AKB. I got it used, but it came new, so I was like, alright. And I believe for cards, I pulled Ayaka from the NMB's old, I think it was NMB's Captain, right? Then I also have this one, like, it's like Moon Footprints or something. Is that what this album is called? And then I have this one. This is like the Coco Road Day one, something like that. Then I have, moving on, I don't have limited version of Thumbnail yet. I have the theater version, which has me on Tomu, Garena. Is this, who the fuck is this? Is this Suda? I think that's Suda Akari. We have Rika, Yui, and I don't know who this is. I probably do, but I just forgot. And then I have their newest one. I'm not gonna try. Yeah, I mean, I could say it, but I'm like really shy and gonna pronounce it wrong. Then I have a couple of their stages. This one is Himawari Gumi first stage, studio recordings. I have Team A. Is this their 6th recording? Yeah. And I have Team A, their second stage. I'm missing a lot of those. I guess I should show AKB DVDs first, and then I'll show like subgroups. I have their documentary Show Must Go On, documentary of AKB To Be Continued, AKB DVD Magazine Volume 9. I have like Team A's very first stage. I love this. I don't know if this is the very first stage ever or if it's just the first stage of this song. I have DVD Magazine for Team B Volume 05B. I have this thing, I forgot what it's called, and I can't read that kanji, that they did where it's kind of like the end of the year program, but they like compete against each other. But it's like the AKB version. Then I have their Dome Tour, Saibu Dome. Then I have their Tokyo Dome Blu-ray. That cost me quite a lot. And then I have a Blu-ray of AKB Super Festival. And that's all the content DVDs I have. I'm missing a lot. Then I have their DVD music video thing. This is the DVD version because there's not a Blu-ray. Then I have the Blu-ray version of this, which this is like kind of, I feel like if you're new to AKB, well now you can watch all the music videos on YouTube, but before I couldn't. So you could, and then you couldn't for years, and then now you can again. But this also has the videos you can't watch because it has, this is like God tier 1. Okay, let's move on to subunits. We have the one with my Yu and Watari Roka Hashi Ritai. Not yet. I used to have all of their singles, but I just kept a few. I have French Kiss. They're all first and only full-length album. I have my Yu single. I did have more. I kind of regret getting rid of them. Eternal, her first album. Achan's Flower. I know I have 2 versions. I believe this is the regular version. I have her Kimi wa Bokuda. This is the CD only version. Then I have this one. This is the most annoying packaging because it's not a jewel case and it doesn't fit anywhere. And then I have her first album, Selfish. Then I have Takamina's Jane Doe. All versions, because this is technically her only single she has, and she is my Kinoshi. I'm missing her first album. I need to get it. I'm just lazy. Then I have her Team Surprise. Is the only one I actually have a Team Surprise. Then I have No Sleeves. No Sleeves is one of the subunits I'm actually kept all my things just because I was too fond of them. I want all the Takamino versions basically. They're my favorite subunits still. They kind of probably got into AKB back in like 2010 before I even knew AKB. I just like got into them a little bit, and then they kind of led me to AKB. I wasn't like super AKB fan until recently, but like I like listen to them occasionally. But I'm not gonna say all their names. I'm lazy. Just showing you. But this is Grasshopper People. And then I obviously have their first and only full-length album, the Takamina version. I guess I would like to get some of the Koji Haru versions as well, but I'm lazy. Then we have SK8. So for subgroups, I decided to get rid of all of the singles I had because I just did not have room for them except for HKT48. So for collecting HKT48, I just want one of each single, and then for the subgroups, I'm only collecting their full-length albums. But I had to keep this cover because it's just iconic. So for SKE, I bought this new. I thought it would come with a photo book, and I was really angry because it cost me like $40. Didn't come with a photo book. NMB's first album, their second album, some version, and then I'm missing their third album. I need to get it, but NMB's kind of my least favorite group. I still love them, but like, then for HKT, I have their first single, second single, Melon Juice. So Sugi Sugi Sip, Melon Juice. We have Sakura Minade Tabata, sorry. I Love You, 12 Seconds, oh god, Shika, whatever this one is called. I don't like this single at all. Then we have this one, and then we have their first album, 092. Then I have NDT. I have, yeah, this one. Wait, this is their first single. Sorry. It's like Youth something. And I have their second single, like, Are All the Guys in the World So Blue or something like that. That's all for subunits. I have subunits, sister groups, I mean. Did I show everything? I showed everything except for photo books. Okay, I'm just gonna include, I have a magazine with, when Yuki was in NMB with Sayaka. Oh, I'm so such a graduating. A random old magazine that's ancient. I have their swimsuit surprise from like, fucking year is this from? It's just so old. This is from 2009. Their one from 2013. Sorry, there's like a glare. I have their like book from 2011. 2012. I'm missing a lot of these. There's like a fucking glare. Just out of camera view. That makes it way too dark. Just gonna leave it on. Sorry if there's like a glare. I'm too lazy to edit this video. I have 2013. And then I have this AKB / whatever other group. I don't remember what this is from photo book. I have their fashion book. I have 24 Hours, the glasses book. I have Takumina's first and really only photo book. I am missing her, like, selfie book. I have Achan's first photo book. It's a pain in the butt to do, but I'll do it. The reason it's in here is I did not know when I bought this used. It's freaking signed by her. It's freaking signed by her. That's why I usually keep it. And this is also a hardcover version. I'm not sure if it's all hardcover, but the fact that I have Achan's signatures makes me so happy. I have her second photo book. Now, I can't remember which photo books are which, but I have these ones. I can't remember which ones came out first. I know this is her, like, graduation about thing. I only have one of Tomo-chan's photo book. So sad. And I have one of Yuki's, her first one, which is weird. Really, really weird photo book. It has so many pictures in it. Oh, wait. Why is this in here? This should be in my... No wonder I couldn't find that. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I don't understand this photo book at all. It's so weird. I have... Oh my god, what's her name? Kasai. Tomini. Kasai's first one. This is glorious. I love her. I think she's one of the underrated visuals. She's so fucking gorgeous. I have Koji Haru's... They say first photo book, but this is definitely not her first photo book. I have her latest photo book, which is God tier. Maigugu, first photo book. Really interesting cover. She was definitely underage during that time. I didn't know that when I bought it though. And I have her latest one. And I have Sakura's first one. I'm missing so many photo books from AKB. I'm missing so many things from AKB. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed.